podcast. This is the Bearsman podcast. Thanks for listening to the Bearsman podcast.
The week was pretty good.
Yeah, it was. Went by pretty quick, to be honest.
I did. I was dead tired
Yeah.
all week.
Were you working hard or what?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Working lots of hours and whatnot. But we should. Are we recording now?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, we're live.
We're
Well,
going.
not live because we couldn't figure out the fucking YouTube thing.
Yeah, no, we have to wait 24 hours. They don't want to hear us. Not yet.
Not yet.
Ready. They're not ready for us.
They said we need to vet these individuals before we would just let them spew their hate
Could be some
online.
fascists or some right-wing extremists.
Yes. Anyways, episode 2 went pretty good.
I think so,
For the
yeah.
most part, I got some notes from people.
Yeah, what did they say?
They said the video was good. They said the audio and video didn't line up perfectly, but I explained to them that we're new at this and we
Mhm.
don't have, producer. Well, you're pretty much the producer guy of it all, but
Mhm.
for the most part, it was good. Someone did mention that I was shaking my leg like the whole time, and they're like, it was a little distracting. And just so you guys know, that's not on purpose. I have something called RLS, or restless leg syndrome, or as like my mom would say, you're fidgeting.
He's attaching a label to it.
Well,
He wants sympathy.
dude, I do it all the time.
What? Labels?
No,
Or-
labels. No, like I just constantly shake my leg. Like I
Oh,
do
yeah.
it sometimes. Like Kelly would get mad at me, like in bed. She's like, "You're shaking the bed." And I was like, "Sorry."
That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, you're also jacked up on Red Bulls and pouches, so
Red Bulls
comes with the trade, man.
energy drinks. No, I don't drink Red Bull. I drink Alani's. Or fuck. Speaking of energy drinks, Ghost. You know the supplement company?
Do they have energy drinks?
Yes, they do.
I've seen those this week at 7-Eleven, actually.
So I was all about this Alani cherry limeade, or this one's called cherry twist.
Mm-hmm.
The Ghost one I had was cherry limeade. Easily my favorite energy drink I've ever had.
I'll have to try that.
It was good. Like it was the perfect amount of like caffeine in it.
How much is in there?
I don't know.
Just felt good.
It was like, I think it was like 250.
Holy shit.
No, that seems like a lot, right?
That's a lot.
Because how much is in this one?
Rockstars are like 160, Red Bulls are 80.
Oh, this is 140. So it was probably like 150 to like 180, I think.
Okay.
Could you imagine if you were mixing like the energy drink with their pre-workout?
Yeah, I usually have a pre-workout that's like 1 to 150 milligrams before I work out in the morning.
Mhm.
And then by like 6 a.m., I'm smashing another Red Bull or something.
Yeah, I have quite a bit of caffeine during the day.
Yeah.
Like because I get up at 4 for the gym, and
Mhm.
you get up early too for the gym. Do you
Yeah,
not?
3:30, 4:30, in between there.
Yeah. And I know a lot of people are like that. You shouldn't have caffeine first thing as soon as you wake up. You should drink salt water and get sun and all that bullshit. And I'm like, yeah, well,
Sun's
the
not-
sun's not out at 4 a.m., okay? And
Yeah.
I usually didn't get the best sleep the night before, so,
Never.
you know,
Never.
suck my balls.
I usually, when I wake up, I have this organic Baja salt. I'll put a splash of that in some cold water, and then I'll mix in methylene blue.
You're like
Stir
the Liver
that
King
up.
guy.
No, more
You
like
got to get grounded.
Gary Brecka is the one who talks about that all the time. And
That
RFK
guy's-
Jr., that guy. So
You got to put the salt in the water.
yeah, exactly. It works, man. You
That
feel
was a
good.
bad RFK impression, but every time I like RFK,
Mhm.
but every time he talks, I'm like, clear your damn throat. And
I don't think that's what it is.
I know it's not, but
No.
every time, like when he was talking to Congress not too long ago, I was just like, oh my God, just can you type this out? I'd rather you type
Text
it.
to speech.
Just get someone to speak for you there. But I lost my train of thought. What were we just talking about?
We're talking about energy drinks, waking up early, morning routines,
Oh, right.
Baja salt and methylene blue in the water.
Oh,
in
no,
the morning.
yeah, you mentioned Gary Brecka. That guy's a fucking idiot.
Really? I like
Dude,
that guy.
you know who you need to follow is the Lane Norton. The fitness industry hates him.
I've heard that guy's good.
It's because he has a doctorate in nutritional science. He calls out anytime there's like a new claim or a new study done, he will always like read exactly what it is, and then he always basically just roasts people who make these wild claims. He's like, nope, that's not how that was. That's not what the study was talking about. And he always breaks it down, and he hates Gary Brecka.
Really?
Well, because Gary Brecka just says a lot of bullshit. Like Gary Brecka would not be stoked that you're drinking an energy drink.
No, definitely not.
It's like all those douchebags who go into Costco and grocery store. They're like, are you eating vegetables? Vegetables are so bad for you. They have niacin. They have this, this, and this. And like the people getting groceries are like, the fuck? Can I just like get my, broccoli and carrots and be on my way?
What about Dana White though? You think he's bullshitting?
No,
Dana
I'm
White swears
sure.
by this guy.
I mean, Dana White's also a billionaire, so I'm sure he's not just taking Gary Brecka's nutritional advice. I'm not saying Gary Brecka does it.
I listened to Dana White on Gary Brecka's podcast on my way to BC 2 weeks ago, and it was a recent podcast, and he said that guy changed his life. So
I'm sure
he's not a bullshitter. Dana White tells it straight. He's already a billionaire. He's got no reason to put this guy on. You know what I mean?
Well, do you remember when Gary Brecka was selling that fucking ionized water or
hydro water?
Bullshit.
Yep.
And I knew so many people like, oh, dude, you need to get this hydronized water. I'm like, it's not what you think it is.
I don't know much about it, to be honest.
I wish I knew more about it to explain why I says it's bullshit, but Lane Norton did a whole breakdown of like how it doesn't make a fuck damn difference of anything.
That guy's jacked too, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Well, he's a natural power lifter or bodybuilder or power lifter. And has like a number of titles. And he's also, a doctor.
I've heard Rogan talk good about that guy before.
He's been on Rogan a couple times.
Yeah. And Huberman. What do you think of that guy then? I
love Huberman.
Yeah, okay. He's awesome.
Yeah.
He's good shit.
I like listening to Huberman's podcast, but any people like that, like Huberman, Dr. Ranja Patrick, any of those like really smart people, I always have to like listen and rewatch it because they use so many big words. And like I'm at work listening to this, I'm like, fuck, I can't retain all of this. So sometimes I'll watch it and then rewatch it and like write certain things down. But yeah,
he gives you so much information.
Oh yeah, both of them do. So
one thing I really like is this Magic Mind stuff.
Oh yeah,
I heard it a couple of years ago.
That was the stuff you gave me.
Yeah, they just came out with this newer one called Magic Mind Max, where it has 160 milligrams of caffeine. And I find it gives you really clean energy. You don't get that kind of jittery feeling that you get from drinking 2 Red Bulls back to back.
Yeah.
It's actually a really good product.
The one you gave me, I downed just after I drank this Alani. So I'm probably all hyped up on caffeine. I just had to take those nicotine pouches out too.
Oh yeah.
Not because I was feeling sick, just because when I noticed last time when we were doing the podcast, I could like, I got the pasty, pasties.
Yeah.
And I didn't like the way I sounded on the mic. Well, anytime I listen to myself talk, I'm like, that's what I sound like. I sound like a fucking loser.
You just have to counteract it with more liquid. That's all.
Well, that's why I brought my big old jug of water down here. So
I like that sticker, by the way.
Which one? Oh, the fuck Trudeau.
Yeah, it's perfect. You just need to update it. Get fuck Carney beside it.
Yeah,
it'll be good to go.
There's some other words. Oh yeah, that's one thing I was told is
what
some people on my side of my family were like, you swear a lot, and I try not to, but as I was explaining in the last episode, when I get excited, I tend to use cuss words,
profanities.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, I think in our podcast description it does say explicit, doesn't it?
It does.
Yeah. So, you know, we're all adults, but I think my wife was mentioning Mike, her dad, was like, he doesn't like the C word, and I think I said it like 4 times the last episode. I was like,
yeah.
So going forward, I apologize, Michael. I will try not to use the C word.
That was funny when you said it, though. The context was hilarious. I loved it.
Oh yeah, I love that word.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of women hate it, and a lot of, I mean, it's not a nice word to say, but like I feel like if you use it in the right spot, it has that extra zing to it.
It does. I find profanity is like expressive words. You know what I mean?
I think swearing has its use.
You stop crying as an adult because you learn to use swear words.
Well, that's good
You
too.
know, when you stub your toe, you don't cry anymore. You just
Or if you're me, you cry and you swear. And
yeah,
you're
or
like,
that.
my
There you
fucking
go.
toe, dude, fuck.
That's funny.
Yeah, like even swearing with like kids. Like we were talking about that in the last episode. Like Frankie, no, she's not allowed to swear. But I said the only time you can swear is if you hurt yourself, and you can never do it in front of grandma and grandpa or nana and pops. So she knows she can only swear in front of me. And there's a couple times where she used it so perfectly. I was so happy. And it, like, anytime a kid says, like, swears, it's funny.
It is.
But I remember this was a couple years ago. We were walking to go vote, and Frankie tripped and scuffed her knee, and she hit it, and she gets up, she looks at me, and she goes, Dad. I was like, are you okay? She goes, yeah, but my fucking knee.
No way.
And I laughed so hard because like the way she said it, the delivery was so perfect.
Oh yeah.
And then one day I got home from work, and Kelly's like, Frankie has something she needs to tell you. And I was like, oh, okay. And she comes up to me, she goes, Dad, today at daycare, I cut my finger. And I'm like, oh? And I'm like, and she goes, I wanted to say a bad word. I'm like, did you? She goes, no. She goes, but I'm going to. I'm like, okay. And she goes, I cut my fucking finger. Just like the smile she got on it, it made me laugh. But, you know.
She got joy from saying it.
Oh, yeah. She knows when she knows she can say around Dad, and she gets a little kick out of it. But I'm okay with if kids swear, as long as they're not overusing, like anyone who swears, as long as you're not overusing it. Like I grew up with people who would say between every other word, effing this, effing that, you would follow like a swear word with a swear word. I'm like, you can't do that.
It sounds trashy. It honestly, when you don't swear that much, and then you're around somebody that does, you're like, okay, that sounds out of place. You know what I mean? You kind of want to walk away a little bit.
Yeah, you gotta know your surroundings when you're swearing. Like when you're with your friends, it's completely different.
Yeah.
It's like I saw a funny video. It was I think it was on Instagram. It's like when you walk over to your friend's house and he like knocks, opens the door, and then it's like when you walk over to your best friend's house and he just opens the door and he goes, "What's up, faggots?"
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. That's the thing.
100%.
So, anywho, how did you get any feedback about last episode?
Yeah, one buddy he loved the podcast. Honestly, he thought it was hilarious.
Good.
He thought you were funny.
I'm pretty funny.
Yeah, you are funny. You're the entertainment. Yeah, no, everyone liked it.
Yeah.
The few people that I've talked to, I mean, it's been a crazy busy week, to be honest. There's been a lot going on, between work
this week kind of sucked.
And the world. So, I mean, it's been pretty crazy.
Yeah.
To say the least.
I guess we can get right into it with the whole Charlie Kirk thing. So if people don't know, I'm sure, well, I don't know how no one doesn't know, but Charlie Kirk was a conservative figure. He'd go to college campuses and he would basically have discussions with these college kids about their views, ideas, all that, and he'd kind of challenge what they would say. And he had some pretty strong standpoints on certain topics. But what happened was he was at a college campus in Utah, and he had a giant crowd, and then out of nowhere, he got shot and he died. And it's I don't know. It's super sad because I was trying to describe this to a buddy, or even trying to explain it to Kelly. It's like, I've been following Charlie Kirk because I believe and have a lot of the same values as he does. Like, he's a Christian, he's conservative, he has kids, and I really like the way he talked to people. Like, he would never like talk down to someone. He would never swear at them. And if if he disagreed with you or whatever, he would say his point, and then he would always challenge what you said. It's like, okay, if you don't like what I'm saying, change my mind, give me the facts, or deliver what you're saying in a way that I understand it. And it's like, he got a lot of hate, but he always, stood firm in what he believed in. He always kept his composure. And then, he got shot for it, which is...
Well, he got publicly assassinated in front of his family for it, basically.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is that he was more of a moderate on the right side, whose weapon was a microphone.
Yeah.
So they took out a moderate voice in the space who wasn't about violence.
No.
He was pro peace, pro discourse,
Mhm.
and he was willing to hear the other side out. Whereas the other side's not willing to hear anybody out. They
No.
just want to hear the same things over and over again, the echo chamber,
Mhm.
not willing to have an open mind and discuss things, right?
Where were you when you like heard the news?
Where was I? What day
Because
did
this
that?
happened. Today's
I was at work.
Friday, and it happened on Wednesday.
I was at work.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working, and then I forget. I think I was listening to YouTube already,
Yeah.
and so I just went to check the feed. It popped up
Yeah.
or something like that, and
I
Yeah.
just left work because I started work early that day. Started at 5 a.m. and because I had an interview for another job. And I remember hearing the news, and like I got home and I told Kelly, I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, she didn't really know who he was. She saw that it was on Instagram and all over social media,
mhm,
and I was like, I watch this guy all the time. Like I've been
Mhm.
watching this guy pretty closely for the last 3 to 40 years. Like I've watched all his videos, I've seen all his conferences, all that.
mhm,
And when initially there's only one video that I saw, and it was like a far away video. It was like huge crowd.
mhm.
Someone was talking, and out of nowhere you hear the bang, and then you see everyone just start running. And I was like, oh fuck. And it said Charlie Kirk shot. It didn't say he died or anything, but that's all it said. And like I think it was like 45 minutes before we heard anything. And then they said he was in he was transferred to the hospital. He's stable but in critical condition. I was like, holy, I start praying immediately. I'm like,
Mhm.
please, like, this is one of the good guys. Let's not lose him.
Mhm.
And then a video came out of it was a side view, so you see him like
On
from
X.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
from me to you,
Yeah.
and I saw the shot, and it hit him in the neck. And as soon as I saw that shot, I remember like it was right before I went in for my interview, and I saw the video, and
Gruesome.
they didn't say if he lived or died yet. But as soon as I saw the video, I looked at Kelly and I said, "Oh no,
No.
he's dead."
Did you see how much that was a waterfall?
Yeah,
That was insane.
and I don't know. I don't want to get like emotional or anything, but
Yeah.
like it fucked with me. Like I went into that interview and I was like, I was on edge. I felt like I don't know. I wasn't myself, and it fucked with me all day.
Mhm.
And then as soon as I saw the video, I was like, oh, he's not dead. And then like right before my interview, something came up, and I just looked at Kelly. I was like, I don't want to look at this. I was like, I almost 1,000% sure he's gone.
Mhm.
Went in, did my interview. Interview went good. Came out, and then like before I even could like look it up, Kelly told me, she goes, yeah, that guy, he died. And I was like, yeah, I figured,
Mhm.
because the amount of blood that came out and where it was,
Hit him right in the jugular.
yeah.
Like
And
that's crazy.
then we find out later down the road, he was shot with a 30-06 at 200 yards, and yeah, you're not walking away from that.
No.
Not where it hit him. And the thing with this video too is like I wish I didn't watch it, because even leading into yesterday, it fucked with me all day.
Mhm.
Like, or even so that night after we got home from the interview, we sorry, I'm losing my train of thought. Got home, and like I felt so out of place.
Mhm.
Like it made me feel sick, and I was snappy with like my kids and like wife, and like they didn't deserve that, but fuck, I was so upset. Like it felt like it was a friend of mine, though I've never met him before, never seen him in person, but it felt like a loss. And the way that the internet's been reacting, and just like the general people, everyone kind of has the same feeling towards this.
Mhm.
Like no matter what your opinion was or your views are, most level-headed people agree you should not die for just speaking your mind.
No, especially not in that way.
No.
That was his family was like 10 feet away,
Oh,
kids,
God.
wife. I mean, the worst part about that wasn't even necessarily the video of him being assassinated. It was the videos people were showing afterwards about his kids running up to him at some interview he was doing. And the way his
Oh,
daughter just
God,
ran
I
up and
know.
grabbed his leg. He was obviously a wonderful father, a
Yeah,
great person in general.
I
you know?
posted a video on my Instagram. I think I even posted one today, and it was the Charlie from All Dogs Go to Heaven. It was like the little girl talking to him. It's like, Charlie, are you going? Are you leaving us? He goes, yeah, but I'm not gone forever. And it's showing, it's playing the sad music. And dude,
Mhm.
I started crying at work. Like I was bawling my eyes out because like me as a dad, I was like, as much as
He's
whatever
got two
you do,
little girls, right?
yeah. Well, he has a little girl and a boy, and
Oh,
everyone's
okay.
like, "Oh, his daughter's 12 years old." I'm like, "She's 4." But it doesn't matter if she's 12, 15.
Yeah.
That's still someone's dad. That
Mhm.
little girl's not going to grow up with. That son's not going to have a father. His poor wife doesn't have a husband anymore.
For having a difference of opinion.
Yeah. And I've seen all over social media too, people fucking cheering for this.
Well, do you know they're all pink-haired people, right? They're all nut job leftists.
That's
just going
one
crazy.
thing. Yeah.
Who celebrates somebody getting shot like that? It's not like he was a terrorist
No.
or a child rapist or anything like that. If he was, okay, the celebration's still a little too far. We got him, good, but he
Yeah,
wasn't.
like I
any of
understand
those
if he was
things.
a war criminal or
Yes.
a pedophile, whatever. Yeah, those people, if they die, I'm happy about that.
Still not celebrating and posting videos online.
No, well,
but
that's just our. It seems like that. It's this time now. People just post stupid shit.
yeah,
But people cheering for this, saying like, yeah, this is what you get. This is what happens when you speak these things, and it's like the left, the all tolerable, loving
the
left liberal
inclusive,
side.
acceptable,
Yeah.
all these people that are just so for equality and everything and freedom, and now all of a sudden it's like, okay, it's great that people are getting shot on live television.
Yep.
That's insane. You know what I mean?
I don't know if I'm sure they can hear that, but that's my
not.
dog Opie lunking around up there making
He's the real bear of the podcast.
a lot of noise. But yeah, people celebrating the death of this guy, it breaks my heart because it's like I feel like there's such a divide now, and this is not how we move forward. This is not the way we should be going. Everyone should be uniting together, but it's a hard thing because so many people are steadfast on either the right or the left. And
I might get some backlash for saying this, but it almost seems like the left and the right are living simultaneously in two different realities.
mhm.
And there's no way of convincing the other side that they're delusional when it's the sane versus the insane.
Yeah. Well, that's what it
Because
seems like.
It's what it seems like, because you can't have a conversation with these people because they just get so emotional and angry.
Mhm.
It's like you're personally attacking individually them. Meanwhile, you're talking about issues that their side is representing, and it just seems like a personal attack to everyone. I have people at work that I talk to about these things, and they're left, and it's like they can't even have a conversation. They just
Oh, I don't
you
wanna
can
talk
see them
about
get
that.
tense immediately. It's like, if you don't believe these things, then why are you representing that side?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You are with the side of evil right now.
Mhm.
That's what's going on here.
And like even now today, like today was definitely better than yesterday. But even if you watch his videos, you see, he'll say something, the other person will get upset, and then they'll just usually ends with, well, fuck you, you're racist, you're a piece of shit, and they walk off.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, do you have anything constructive to say? That, like, if your ideas are so fragile that you can't have a conversation about them, then maybe you need to rethink your values.
Sure. Well, he's also gotten so prominent, not even just on social media sites like YouTube, Facebook Shorts, or whatever they're called there,
Mhm.
but he's also been on national television, right?
Mhm.
So he's created such a big presence in our realm of the internet that he's being called a schnazi and a fascist and a racist and a bigot and all this stuff 24/7 on the internet. You can find it somewhere.
What's this? What's a schnazi?
Well, the N word, right? Nazi, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, whatever.
So, well, they censor you on YouTube and stuff like that if you say things like with that. So
Oh,
I'm
really?
just trying to stay with the TOS, the terms of service. Yeah,
You can't say
you can't say things like that. No.
No, I've heard a bunch of people say that.
Well, they might get dinged for that, right?
Oh, well, I don't think we're that big. We'll get dinged. Yeah,
No, not yet. Not yet.
Yeah, well,
But if you call somebody that 24/7, eventually you're going to get some nut job who's going to believe it. If that's all you hear every day through your algorithm, it's the same thing with Trump.
yeah. Well,
You know what I mean?
actually, hold on. I'm gonna get you to play this video because that literally touches on exactly what has been said. So this is. I'm gonna find it for you.
Yeah, please.
Oh shoot, I don't have it. Oh, I thought I saved it. This is the problem. I'm really bad at. I see things and then I think I send them, but then I don't.
That's okay, man.
Oh, actually, I did send it to you.
Okay, is it in that chat?
Hold on here. Oh yeah, so the one that says PBD podcast.
The PBD
Yeah,
podcast?
go down. Down.
Okay.
Keep going. Right there.
This
Click,
one?
Yeah.
Okay, just give me
Click that.
1 second here.
And this is exactly what
Right here.
we're talking about.
Okay, let me just put on the headphones so I can hear it.
Okay, I'll put mine on too. Play this because this is exactly what happens.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Wow. Same playbook.
Yeah, you can pause it there.
See,
So
now if you're doing that constantly,
Oh.
then yeah, it's crazy. Sorry, I didn't share the screen for that, guys.
Oh.
Here, I'll just pop it up quick. You can see. You heard the audio, but this is what it is. It's from the PBD podcast, and he has a post on X saying this video explains it all. And it's the Democratic side, the liberal side, the left side, on many different platforms, universities, TV channels, podcasts, talking about how these right-wing
anyone who has
figures,
an opposite opinion of you is either a Nazi, a fascist, a racist,
an extremist,
transphobic, extremist, and you hear in the video these people need to be stopped.
call to
We're
action,
call to
grab
action.
weapons.
This is war. We're in a war. These people are a threat to our democracy.
Mm-hmm.
So the minute that you start weaponizing the other side and saying that they're a danger to us, yeah, this is what happens. You get some loser idiot like this kid who shot Charlie Kirk, and he heard all these people spew this bullshit, and he thought it was up to him to stop it.
Well, think about this. Okay, think about this for a second. Okay, let's say that he thinks that what they're saying is gospel. Like let's just say, for example, let's play devil's advocate.
Mhm.
Okay, if Charlie Kirk or all these right-wing guys, Trump, were saying about the left to us, okay, you guys, they're getting crazy here. You got to grab arms. You got to grab weapons. You got to go fight these people. If they're coming at us, we're going to war. You know, if that was true, if that's what we truly believed, maybe we would do the same thing. However, we know that that's not the case and that that's not the reality. But these people are so entrenched in their way of thinking that they believe that this is true.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they should be held accountable for saying these things publicly like that. It should be them who are also held accountable, not just the shooter, but the way of the thinking of these political leaders and pundits that are on left-wing television. They should also be held accountable for this.
Yeah. Well, it's like I was saying, the accepting left, tolerable left. But the minute that what you say goes against what they believe in, they label you, fill in the blank.
Exactly.
And this is the same kind of radicalism that happened earlier or last year with Trump being shot at.
Yep.
Same thing. Young kid.
Same thing. Yep.
He saw all these people saying this, and he goes, "Well, if they're saying it, this must be a problem and needs to be stopped, and this is exactly what's happening."
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see a lot of conservatives talking like this, and I'm sure there are who go overboard with what they're saying.
But
I'm not gonna.
nobody that's prominent, nobody that's like on national television or a major podcast talking like that.
Yeah.
Because we don't act like that.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the thing with the Ukrainian girl, and you compare that to the George Floyd thing.
Yeah.
A heinous murder on a public transit. Innocent girl escapes the war, flees to the United States, wants a more peaceful life, away from fighting, just trying to commute, gets stabbed in the neck by some guy.
Yeah.
And nothing. No burning of cities, no riots everywhere.
Well, that's what I saw all over the internet yesterday was the difference between the right and the left.
Yes.
They compared George Floyd to Charlie Kirk, which I don't know how you can compare the two. One was a career criminal, was high when he died.
Held a knife to a pregnant lady.
Yeah. Impersonated a delivery guy to break into a woman's house.
Yeah.
Was just a piece of shit human being, whatever you want to say. He dies and cities burn.
Yes.
Like how long that was the BLM movement started up.
Yeah.
People were rioting, looting, burning down their neighborhoods. And what do you see?
Burning down black-owned businesses.
Yeah. And what do you see now with when Charlie Kirk got shot?
Nothing.
You didn't see people burning. You saw people coming together.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you how many people praying, coming together for
vigils,
prayer.
things like this.
That you don't see. Oh, I'm sorry, that's not true. I'm not going to say you don't see people calling for action because a lot of people feel like, yeah, seems like we're at war now because we're being targeted.
Yeah.
And as much as you don't want to say, oh no, that's just a one-off thing, it's not.
It's not.
People who have, and seems like it's always, people who more lean to the right, conservative, Christian, people were getting targeted now.
Yep.
And it's like people don't want to talk about it. Well, this is what's fucking happening. This young, father got shot over it when he did nothing wrong. All he did was challenge people's views. And it's been, yeah, like I said, it fucked with my head for a bit. And the whole week, it seems off. And it seems like everyone I talk to feels the same way. And I don't know. I really hope this doesn't lead to, a lot of people are talking about, oh, this is civil war. There's going to be a civil war.
Mm-hmm.
We need to make war. Anyone who's ever been to war is not asking for war. I've never been to war, but you know what? I don't want to fight, my countrymen. I don't want to fight my neighbors.
No.
If they wouldn't win anyways, because.
Yeah, I'm just trying to pull up this.
What?
This guy that worked at MSNBC. I remember watching this one guy covering this, and he said that immediately after the shooting, before it was announced that he died, there was an MSNBC report that said something along the lines of he had it coming kind of thing. You know what I mean? They said that the 5 guys been fired.
Mm-hmm. Well, you've seen a lot of people, like even
that's
people
another
in Canada.
example of the left.
Yeah,
you know
did you see the professor at the University of Toronto?
Yes,
said
the doctor, somebody.
Yeah, a bullet, or I'm gonna butcher this. Fuck, I'm so tired right now. I hope you guys understand that we're not shooting this podcast during the day. This is after we're done work. Put the kids to bed. It's almost 10 o'clock at night.
That is how dedicated we are to the cause, guys. So please like, share, and subscribe. Just gonna throw that in there.
A quick little humble plug. But
yeah, a little plug.
Yeah, she was spewing all the shit like they deserve more than just a bullet, these fascists.
This is who is teaching the youth of the day, that these types of people, and the left wing people are way more represented in universities than conservatives. Way more. Like it's like 80 to 20.
Mhm.
So this is the mindset of the people that are teaching the majority of the students that go to university. So university these days is not creating educated people; it's creating activists. A lot of these protests that are going on are happening at college campuses. A lot of the crazy stuff is also happening at college campuses.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Well, it's because you got, dum-dums like this professor.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm seeing a lot of, and I love it so much, are these people are being called out now.
Mhm.
Pretty sure that girl just took a leave of absence. You've seen, I can't tell you how many videos I've seen today of like these leftists getting fired from their jobs, and they're making videos like, I just got fired from my job. I'm like, yeah, because you posted a video of yourself cheering for the death of, a father.
Mhm.
And it's just like, however you feel, like no one should ever die for their political views.
No,
Ever.
you know what this is? This is exactly what they were doing to the right side, calling them all bigots and getting them fired. So the same thing is finally happening to them. The tables are now turning, and the right wing people, the conservatives, are standing up and giving them a taste of their own medicine.
Mhm.
Now, hopefully, it stays just at getting people fired versus assassinations. We don't want it to go there because then things are going to really erupt.
Yeah.
But still, it's showing them what they're doing to us when, yeah, it's absurd.
I feel like it's going to cause a lot of divide. And people are like, oh, this happened in the States. I'm like, this hits here more than you think. So many people were affected by this. And some people who didn't even follow him said, they're like, yeah, I didn't even know who he really was, but I saw the footage. I saw what happened, and I'm appalled by it.
Well,
No one should ever be murdered for a different opinion than you.
No, I agree.
And it's just like, even Charlie Kirk said, the minute we stop talking is when we lost.
Well, that's when violence starts.
And
Right.
I hope and I pray so hard that this doesn't lead to something, violent. But the way that the country's been going, it just seems like it's inevitable at this point.
Mhm.
I'm not saying it should happen, but I have a weird feeling in my stomach that it is going to happen.
Yeah. Well,
And it's just like, you gotta, at that point, it's like, fucking, you're gonna have to pick a side.
yeah. Well, what are you going to do if they just keep taking out people that are on the conservative side that are, voices for the people?
And yeah,
what are you going to do?
If you're gonna start shooting anyone with an opposite opinion of you, you sound exactly like the people that you're calling the people who have the opposite opinion.
Yeah. Well, look, how did World War I start?
Oh, I don't know. I'm not that
Some
well-educated.
Ferdinand guy got shot,
Mhm.
and then they went to war over that. World War I happened over some guy getting shot.
Who was some guy? We're just gonna get roasted.
He was
for
some
not knowing.
government guy. He was in the government.
He was in the government.
Political figure. Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
He was a prominent political figure. I don't remember his Ferdinand something. I
But
don't
like,
know.
I've also seen a lot of people too that saying like, "Oh, you've just radicalized the right." And I'm like, well, judging how they've been handling this last couple of days, I don't think they're radicalized.
No.
I think they're no longer going to be as tolerant
Mhm.
or polite with a lot of it. You're going to hear like, "Okay, fuck you."
Mhm.
But yeah, and it's like I saw. That's one thing I noticed too when I listened to the last podcast.
What?
I say it's like and so a lot. So I'm going to really try to work on not saying that now that I just caught myself. Because once you start listening to yourself speak in a while, you start noticing things. It's like, oh, I say this a lot, or I talk this way. But
That's okay.
yeah, I'm
doing
new
just
at
fine.
talking into a microphone.
Well, and hearing yourself too, right?
God, I sound so awful.
You sound great.
I sound not as low pitch as I thought I did. I thought I had a much deeper voice. I sound much higher girly than I thought I did.
You don't sound girly.
No?
No.
Okay, well that's good. But you know what I've also noticed with this Charlie Kirk tragedy is the minute he got shot, people start throwing out these theories. And a lot of them, given since COVID, everyone has conspiracy theory now, and a lot of them turned out to be right. So I hope it's not the case, but there was some guy making a point about the security guard and he was doing some hand signals. And I'm like, what? And some people are like, yeah, he was telling the sniper on the roof, what to do. I'm like, snipers don't do that. They're not. And I heard people were saying, or before I even jump into that part, the guy stands there for hours on end. He's been with Charlie Kirk for a long time. A lot of those guys have been. You're telling me he's not going to touch his arm? Like, part of my job is like I greet people, and I have to stand in the same spot for hours on end. I bet you if you looked at me from across the street, you'd think like this guy has Tourette's.
Yeah,
Like I'm constantly
shaking your leg, you're
shaking my
twitching,
leg, I'm
itchy.
moving my arm. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, people do that. Like,
Yeah.
they're not
Is he a
just gonna
robot?
yeah,
Looks like a
they're not.
robot.
He's just not going to stand there with his arms crossed, and then leading to the other things. Like, oh yeah, that was a professional hit. Well, I tell you what,
It could have been. Who knows? We don't know
I
that.
no, I disagree with that. I don't think it was the kid who shot him was not a professional shooter.
No.
Because of where he shot him at 200 yards, he wasn't aiming for the neck.
I heard it was supposed to be a headshot, which would have been more gruesome.
Yeah.
But it was down and to the left, to the right.
But even like an assassin also.
You have to be really calm in that situation, though. It doesn't take somebody who's just off the street, some random Joe Blow who's been to the range a few times.
Not just that, but if
be
it was a
calm under
professional
pressure.
shooter, he's not going to go up on a roof where everyone can see him. He's going to go somewhere with concealment,
Yeah, that's
whatever.
true.
He's not going to use a guy to give him hand signals. The only thing he's going to worry about is the fucking wind.
Yeah.
And like of where he shot him, that you could take anyone who's never shot a gun before, and in 15 minutes you could have got them to make that shot. Even more accurate. 200 yards.
Maybe.
That's not a far shot. Sorry, that's not a shot.
Shart.
That's not a far shot to make, especially
Yeah.
with a 30 caliber.
Yeah, it's got a lot of punch. That's for damn sure.
But the conspiracy theories are insane.
There are kids in the States, like they grow up shooting guns. There are kids in the States who could make that shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's also the calm under pressure. There's a guy that I follow on YouTube. His name's Mike Glover, ex Green Beret.
Yeah, I know who he is.
Guy's a beast.
Mhm.
He was talking about this shot, and he was basically saying that not only like it would have been an easier shot for somebody who knows what they're doing, but to make that shot, you could be down in the parking lot in just like 45 seconds to a minute. And he said also that there's an airport 4 kilometers just on the highway that's right beside the university, away from there.
Mhm.
So, that guy, who knows?
Yeah,
he could have got away if he needed to.
Yeah, and they also said, a professional would have picked up the brass, and he wouldn't have just left his gun. Like he threw his gun in a bush.
It makes you think that's where people get conspiracy, because it seems staged at that point.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Unless you're trying, like the message has been sent. You already sent it 200 yards. But I don't know.
And
I try not to make definitive statements when I don't.
Well, did you see what was on because they caught by the way, they caught the kid today.
Didn't his dad turn him in or something?
Yeah, his dad turned him in, and good on you.
Apparently his family's conservative. It's just recently he went left-wing activist.
Yeah, so there was a thread that I saw that said, out of a family of conservatives, he was pretty far left. And he's been fairly far left for the last few years. And
since he went to
what
university.
he wrote on some of the brass, he wrote, what did he
Bella
write?
Ciao.
Was it?
Yeah, apparently it's some fascist thing from World War II or something like that. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, he wrote I think he wrote trends on one of them. He wrote another, this makes you gay, or catch this, or
catch this fascist.
Yeah, just ridiculous shit.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty clear cut with it. I know a lot of people are like, oh, well, Charlie Kirk started talking bad against Israel, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I don't think this is the case for that.
Well, the video with him and Megyn Kelly a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I don't know. I have no idea.
It's just, it's a fucking shame. And now those kids are going to grow up without a dad.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I just saw the video just before we started recording of his wife, Erica, finally like talking.
Mm-hmm.
And like she gave a speech. And
how was it? I didn't watch it.
It was good. I couldn't watch the whole thing. It made me upset. But I did see the photo yesterday of when they were taking his coffin to Air Force 2
nice.
with JD Vance. And like, yeah, it killed me.
Yeah, that's
Like,
rough, man.
It sucks.
The guy was 31 years old. He would have been a great presidential candidate. And you know what? He would have been a moderate. He would have been a guy for the people, for
Mhm.
everybody, right?
Well, in his yearbook, somebody posted his yearbook thing, and he was voted most likely to be president, most likely, most voted person to, wow, word salad there, most likely to change the world. Like, just all positive things about it.
Well, he had been to Europe. I think he went to Oxford University in England.
Mhm.
He had debated there. He had, great discourse with people there.
Yeah, he was a master
all over the place.
debater. I just realized what I said.
Yeah.
Master debater.
He's a master debater for sure.
He was
great.
He was extremely good at what he did.
Mhm.
And I mean, he always spoke with poise and, for the most part, respect. And he somehow always looped it back to Christ and
Mhm.
Jesus, and I love that about it.
Yeah.
But now
at the end of the day, who's got more guns, the left or the right?
yeah, I mean,
Probably the
definitely.
right.
But I don't want it to go there.
No,
but
of
I feel
course
like
not,
it
of
is.
course not.
Actually, you know what? Can we play this clip?
Yeah, what is
It was Nick Frigidas. He go to the page there,
1 second.
and we'll remember to share this one. Go up. That one right there.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Just give me.
This was his take on what's been going on. And I think for the majority of people, I think everyone's kind of in
Okay.
agreement with this.
I'm
So
just gonna put my headphones
yeah, I'll
on.
put my headphones on for this.
Listen to this.
This
Okay.
one's, I think, 2 minutes, but play it.
Okay.
Oh,
Supposed to express my heartfelt condolences and then stand in solidarity with those on the other side of the aisle as we condemn political violence and stand unified as one people. But we aren't one people, are we? The truth is we haven't been for some time now, and there is really no point in pretending anymore if there ever was. We are two very different peoples. We may occupy the same piece of geography, but that is where the similarities seem to abruptly end. I convinced myself for a long time that whenever the left called me a racist, a bigot, a sexist, a fascist, a threat to democracy, for even the most innocent of disagreements, that it was simply hyperbolic rhetoric done for effect. And now the effect is a widow and 2 orphaned children because the left couldn't bear the thought of a peaceful man debating them and winning. I don't think they realize it yet, but murdering Charlie is going to be remembered as the day where we finally woke up to what this fight really is. It is not a civil dispute among fellow countrymen. It's a war between diametrically opposed worldviews which cannot peacefully coexist with one another. One side will win and one side will lose. Charlie tried to win that fight through argumentation, through discussion, through peaceful resolution of differences, and the other side murdered him. Not because he was extreme or inciting violence or any other hyperbolic slur they hurled at him. They murdered him because he was effective, because he was unafraid, because he inspired others and made them feel like they had a voice, that they were not alone. And he did it at the very institutions which have fomented so much hatred toward conservatives. I don't want to stand in solidarity with the other side of the aisle. I want to defeat you. I want to defeat the godless ideology that kills babies in the womb, sterilizes confused children, turns our cities into cesspools of degeneracy and lawlessness, and that murdered Charlie Kirk. Social media is aflame right now with leftist celebration of Charlie's death. I wonder if any among them understand what has just happened. If there is a Yamamoto somewhere in their midst warning that all they have done is awoken a sleeping giant. I doubt it. I think they gave up such introspection and self-awareness long ago. I don't know exactly what will happen next. I just know that it won't be the same as what has happened in the past. There will be thoughts and prayers. Charlie would have wanted prayers, not for himself, but for those left behind and for the country that he loved. But then there will be a reckoning. My Christian faith requires me to love my enemies and pray for those who curse me. It does not require me to stand idly by in the midst of savagery and barbarism, quite the opposite. So every time I feel tired, every time I feel discouraged or overwhelmed, I am going to watch the video of a good man being murdered in Utah. I will force myself to watch it, and then I will return to the work of destroying the evil ideology responsible for that and so much more. Rest with God, Charlie. Your fight is over. Ours is just beginning. So I am told.
Wow. That's deep.
That was so he was a friend of Charlie Kirk's, and
That's
he's
crazy.
also a state representative I
Mhm.
forget which state he's with, but I mean, yeah, I think he hit that one on the nail. I think he spoke for a lot of the way we're all feeling.
I agree.
And it gave me some goosebumps watching that. And you can hear it in his voice. Like, he was very close to crying in that.
Oh yeah.
And I felt the same way. Like, I didn't know Charlie Kirk the way this guy did. But I tell you what, I felt a lot of the same way that this guy's talking about. So, moving forward, I think it's going to be the rest of 2025 is going to be, I hate to say it, but I feel like it's going to get a little darker before it gets brighter.
Well, the problem is that if you can't have positive discourse with somebody on the other side, if they won't even listen to you, there's nothing else to talk about.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
And you got to be open to having your opinion or views changed. I will admit, I'm not the best at that. Like, when it comes to my faith, you won't be able to change my mind as much as I have family members who tell me all the time about it.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of family members who hate Trump. I, for the most part, like Trump. I don't agree with everything he says, but just because they don't believe what I believe, it's not like they're disowning me or I'm disowning them. And it feels like that's a lot of what's happened now. It's like, okay, well, if you don't believe the same thing I do, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not what it should be about.
No, not at all.
We should be able to coexist, whether you disagree or agree with whatever they're saying. And you know what? If you don't like what they're saying, come up with better ideas.
And if people don't think that's here in Canada, I sent you something now that I seen downtown Calgary
Mhm.
that is wild. It's the same kind of rhetoric. It's posted all over downtown. It's a little leaflet, like a flyer.
Oh yeah. So
Did you see it?
yeah, do you want to pull it up?
Yeah,
Or I
if
can
you
just read it.
Send it in if you can.
It says capitalist means war. Join the communists.
Yeah.
And then it says a little Marxist.ca join.
Yeah.
And then underneath, there's a little other picture that says, "We are poor because they are rich. Join the communists."
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Do you know what I mean? It's the same thing as the left down there, the exact same rhetoric. So it's definitely here. It's just not front and center, not yet.
it's you hear at these rallies, they're always yelling like, "You're a communist. You're a fascist." Well, are you not? Did you not just make a flyer saying, "Become a communist"?
Yeah.
Like, name one communist country that's successful.
Not one.
I'll wait.
Communism's killed more people than Hitler did. So
Yeah. It
way
just,
more,
it,
10
it,
times
it,
more,
it doesn't
20
work.
times more.
And it's just
No.
like, people always want to bitch on capitalism. Shut up.
The
Just
lazy
shut up.
people do.
I don't get it.
The lazy
Like,
people do.
It's God, like I said, yeah, it's gonna change. Going forward, I think a lot of people are gonna be a lot less tolerant of the left,
Mm-hmm.
and I think it's for a good thing.
I think so, because it's a toxic ideology.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Not to say that everybody that votes liberal or Democrat is on the same level as these people. These people are like, the fringe of it. However, that fringe seems to be growing a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
but they have a really amplified voice is the problem. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
they're very loud.
They're very
and in your
loud.
face about it.
Yes.
I read a little clip. I saw this, and it said, "Do not make peace with evil; destroy it."
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with that, and I think it's going to happen here, as it should,
I think so.
because I think we're all tired of this bullshit.
We are. It's exhausting.
So
You'll never live in peace when people don't want that. You know what I mean? They're going to
Mhm.
constantly stir it up, and eventually it's going to boil over. But
Yeah.
my thing with that is also, if the worst did come to happen, what about the enemies around the world? What are they going to do?
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
The countries are imploding, and that seems like a great opportunity.
yeah. Well, the best way to conquer someone is divide them. And
Exactly.
it seems like that, especially in the West here.
You won't have to fire a single shot. You can let them do it themselves.
Yep. And it's too sad. But all right, well, let's move on to our next one,
Okay.
which I'm sure will be just as depressing because I've been wanting to talk about this since it happened. So, it involved the rape of a 3-year-old little girl in Ontario,
Okay.
Welland, Ontario. So this is the picture of here. 25-year-old man arrested for breaking into a home and sexually assaulting a toddler in Welland, Ontario. So I'm sure you guys have heard about this. This would have happened way earlier in the week, as we don't record every day, so we try to play catch up. And I wasn't sure if I was going to talk about this episode, given, what happened with Charlie Kirk, and I didn't want to make the whole episode depressing, but I did want to talk about that. Yeah. Can they see that photo?
Yeah, they can see it.
So this is the piece of shit loser named, what was his name?
Daniel Senecal
Yeah.
or Seneca or something like that.
So this guy is already a convicted pedophile, was sentenced to 18 months in jail of last year, got out early in March, and then fast forward to August and rapes a 3-year-old little girl.
5 months later.
Yeah. Not only did he rape her, he choked her almost to half to death, where the blood vessels in her eyes popped.
Sick bastard.
This girl needed vaginal and anal reconstructive surgery. And the shitty thing was, this guy was a friend of the family, apparently, or a friend of the babysitter,
Babysitter's
like
brother
that.
or something.
Apparently, she used to call this guy uncle. Now, originally in the last week when they pulled this out, it said the mainstream media said it was an unknown person. He wasn't unknown.
They say it's always somebody that you know.
Yeah.
You know?
It was this guy. This guy also claims to be what? Transgender.
Yeah, of course.
It's
Yeah.
always weird how it's always them.
It's always them.
Right? This guy's a piece of shit. I hope he fucking burns in hell, which I know he's going to. And I know I shouldn't be talking like this because I'm a Christian. But I think that's just a conversation I'm going to have with Jesus when I see him, because I can never be okay with this.
Why do they always look mentally ill? Like, what? It always looks the same people. You can point them out in every crowd in public that you go to. You can always see who it is. It's kind of crazy, isn't it?
So yeah, it's beyond crazy. This guy had a bail hearing earlier this week, and if you want to pull up that clip I sent you, so he had his bail hearing in St. Catharines, and I think it was it was St. Catharines. Go up a bit, and up a little bit more.
It's the top.
Oh, down. Sorry, guys. We're down. Keep going. We're almost there. Oh, right there. Boom.
This one?
Click that. So, hundreds of Canadians in St. Catharines, Ontario, show up to protest the bail hearing of Daniel Senecal, who is trying to get himself transferred to a woman's prison after allegedly raping a 3-year-old girl.
Oh my!
Not allegedly, he fucking did. Stop saying allegedly.
I know. I'm so sick of that.
We know he did it. There's proof he did it. Call him a fucking pedophile rapist. I'm so heated right now. Just so much bad shit has happened this week, and I hate that I have to talk about this stupid bullshit. But yeah, so a couple thousand people showed up to his bail hearing, and they didn't even take him out or anything. He's a fucking loser. He's trying to get transferred to a woman's prison.
Yeah, right. No way,
because he
buddy.
identifies as fucked up in the head.
He shouldn't be going to prison. Do you know how much the average prison costs in Canada on a federal level? $114,000 per year. Do you know how much median income is in Canada? Around $68,000. We're paying $114,000 of our taxpayer money to house this loser scumbag. Are you joking?
Yeah. Not just that, but I heard some people, they were saying, I was like, oh, he'll get what's coming to him in prison.
No, he won't.
No, he won't. I wish he would. I wish it was like the States like that.
It's not.
Because if a pedophile or rapist gets sent to jail in the States, they call it jailhouse justice.
Open season.
Because they take care of it. This goof fucking loser will be put into, protection thing, and it's so disgusting. And this is another thing. More Canadians are fired up about it and they're talking about it and they're like, how the fuck did this guy get let out early?
Mm-hmm.
And another thing that they bring up is like, why don't we know who these people are? Why do we always know after the fact?
Mm-hmm.
If you're a registered sex offender, child rapist, pedophile, we should know where you are at all
They should have a
times.
map.
They
There
should
should
have
be
a
a
registry.
map. They
There's
shouldn't
a
even be allowed out in public. I'm sorry.
there's a guy who made this argument. I think I sent it to you, but he was saying that how little or how much it would cost just. Oh yeah, it's the CCFR one.
1 second.
Basically saying like, yeah, it does right there. Click
This
this one. Listen to what this guy has to say, because it's
Yes. 100%.
there you go. So
Yes,
What-
everybody involved in the judge, everyone should be held accountable for the crimes these people are committing after they get early released or released at all. It's insanity.
So if I was the parent of that little girl, and as most people knew me, I would go full on law abiding citizen. Something's playing. I can hear it. Is your phone talking to you? What?
YouTube randomly started playing on my phone.
Ooh, that's the government trying to listen in on
Yeah.
our low budget podcast.
Probably.
But yeah, if you're involved in it, like the judge who let this piece of shit out early, you know what? That's fucking on you. And it's everyone's like, oh, the cops, the cops are not the ones making the laws.
No.
All they can do is arrest these guys, take them to jail. And it's piece of shit loser judges like that let this scumbag out early.
Well, I have a family member who works for the police in Ontario,
Mhm.
and they say the police are just tired of arresting the same people and nothing happened.
No.
Over and over again, they stake out a house for days, hours, weeks, and then they spend more time catching them than they do in jail.
Yeah.
They just get let out. It's honestly
It's a
pathetic.
fucking joke. And that kind of brings us to the other thing with we were talking about earlier, the Ukrainian woman
Oh, yes.
who got stabbed.
Yep.
So we won't play that video because we've seen enough death and bad news for the week. But if you guys haven't seen the video, this young Ukrainian refugee,
23 years old.
yep, I don't know how you pronounce your name. You're the one who's really smart.
Oh, this is the video.
No, it doesn't show it.
Okay, I've never seen it before.
But-
I have no idea.
Yeah, basically what happens is this girl comes onto a train, sits behind or sits in front of this black gentleman, and then out of nowhere, this guy, what's his name? DeCarlos Brown Jr.
Yeah.
gets up, pulls out a
Decarius.
folding knife, and stabs this poor young girl in the neck 14 times. Or sorry, no, that's not wrong. Not 14 times. I read that backwards. Basically stabs her in the neck a couple of times, walks off the train, and the girl dies within a minute or two. What we later learn is this guy is a 14-time offender, if I said that right.
Yes.
So he's been in jail or arrested 14 fucking times.
And they kept freeing him.
Can't free him. He was let out early on a written term thing. I forget what it was. I heard another guy on a podcast talking about it. Later down the road, find out the judge who let him out doesn't have a law degree. I don't understand how that's possible. How can you be a judge without a law degree?
Democrat appointed.
Yep, very much so. So this kind of brings me to the point of what we were talking about earlier. This judge should be held accountable.
100.
This is on your head.
They should be charged with murder.
This guy has been locked up many times for being schizophrenic, abusive, all of it. And you let him out, and this is what fucking happens.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Once we start holding these people accountable,
Mhm.
it will stop immediately because the powers that be that are telling them to do these things, obviously it's coming from the top. It has to. It's coming from somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless you just have no morals or integrity whatsoever and don't care about anybody that lives in your jurisdiction, then it must be coming from somewhere.
Well, and too, with this, sorry, I was just reading a little bit about what happened here with the guy. I apologize for my stumbling. I had a point to make and I completely dropped the ball on what I was going to say.
That's okay.
That's what happens when you get up at 4 a.m. and then work all day and then try and do this right after.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-hmm.
yeah, we got to start holding these judges accountable. And if the judges and the police aren't going to do it, the citizens are going to.
Eventually, it's just going to come down to that.
Yeah, it's
Because when there's no law and order, you have to do it yourself. I mean, that's sad. You know, all these people should not be paid any money. Then
no,
no,
no
money.
It's gross. What I was trying to read up was going back to the little girl that got raped. A friend of the family started a GoFundMe for it. I was
Mhm.
going to post the link, but I went to go check it today. The GoFundMe is still up, but you can no longer donate. I guess they reached their max, or like what their goal was, like 3
Good.
times fold. So
Good.
I feel like that's a good, you know, a positive that came out of this. I mean, not really, but at the same time, I'm glad, you know, Canadians and people in that area got together, raised money for the family, because it's like, yeah, she said she's not going back to that apartment. Why the fuck would you?
That's what we need to do as a country, as people,
Mhm.
is join together against against bad things.
Well, it's like when the people showed up to the courthouse. Fuck yeah.
Yes, show up to the courthouse.
You know what? I kind
Start
of
the
wish he could have got bail
Yeah,
and got out, because I guarantee you, somebody would have got him.
maybe. Hope I don't know. Maybe.
I think somebody would have.
But then that person would have gotten charged and thrown in jail if they got caught. But then that's when we as the people need to start GoFundMe or even go to Give Send Go, which is an even better platform, and start GoFundMe's or Give Send Go's for these legal fees for these people. That way we're showing unity against the lawmakers and the people that are throwing people in jail for defending themselves and or doing what is right. Because if enough people stand up and start doing it and chipping in, I mean, we have 40 million people in here. Let's say half the people are not insane. Then you donate $1. That person is now able to go against the government and take on the legal fees without having to worry about paying their bills. That's what we need to do as people.
Fucking fired up right now. You're got me all inspired.
I'm passionate about it, man.
I can tell. Yeah. I hadn't seen you get fired up like this
That's
before.
the movement we need to do is sticking together.
Can you pass me one of those pouches?
Yeah, 100%.
I'm feeling a little sluggish. Oh shit!
There you go, sir.
You're gonna be able to hear that on the mic.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Here, pass me the man and take another one.
You want one too?
Yeah, thanks,
Ooh,
buddy.
that was a good.
That was
throw.
nice.
That was a good throw, right?
Nice.
All right. So, should we go on to another one? Right.
Yeah, we should.
So in our first podcast, we talked about the break-in in Lindsay, Ontario. And then not a few days later, there was a man and family killed in their house in Vaughan.
Mm-hmm.
And then literally the very next day, there was a break-in in Vaughan where 3 guys, basically, I am not sure if I sent you the footage or not of the Ring camera, but these guys walk up to the house with guns, smash in the window, and then you can just hear the women and the people inside screaming.
I don't think I have them.
Oh, I think fuck. You know, I'm so bad at
You can
social
pull it
media.
up. That's okay. Take your
I
time.
thought I saved it, but I'm pretty sure I got rid of it.
Maybe you send it to our other chat.
Oh, that's probably what happened.
Yeah.
Damn it. I almost guaranteed that's what happened.
Yeah.
So, just to give you a quick summary, there's Ring camera footage of these 3 guys in masks. They go in through the front door, they smash in the window with guns, and then in the video you can hear the woman in the background screaming, blah, 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 blah. So, which kind of led me to the other video. What I wanted to show you was what the police chief said.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So it was, I believe it was the Toronto police chief?
I think that's the York Regional Police Chief. I'm not
This
100%
guy.
sure.
Okay,
This clown here.
Let's
One
listen to
second.
what this twat has to say.
Let's hear.
Oh, sorry. I got to watch my foul mouth here. Put the headphones back on so I can hear it.
Okay, we just won't drop the C word.
Yes.
All right, let's listen to what this
In
guy
the
has to
unlikely
say.
event that you find yourself the victim of a home invasion, we are
Canadian
urging
police
citizens not to take matters into their own hands. We urge you to call 911 and do everything you can to keep yourself and loved ones safe until police arrive, and be the best witness possible. This could mean locking yourself in a room away from the perpetrators, hiding, fleeing the home, but don't engage unless absolutely necessary. But as it stands, we know the best defense for most people is to comply, as you've just heard, a number of safety recommendations. In the unlikely event.
Did you hear that? Roll over and take it. No matter what they want to do, comply.
Yeah, that's the difference between Canada and the States.
No, it's because we're being handicapped as men is what they're trying to do. They're trying to take away your power by putting doubt in your mind that you're going to get charged with whatever they want to throw at you if you do anything to protect yourself in this country. It's an absolute absurdity.
Yeah, well, I remember, I think it was the second or first episode we did where Danielle Smith said, you know, if you don't want to get shot or stabbed, don't break into people's homes.
Yeah.
Somebody pulled up and said, okay, well, you know, if someone defends their home in Alberta.
Oh, that panel a couple days ago.
Well, what's going to happen then? And she said, we haven't prosecuted anyone since 2019 for defending their home or property.
And she said she has it on good authority that she's spoken with the judge that they will not be prosecuted.
So good news for Albertans.
Yeah.
If somebody breaks into your house, light them the fuck up.
Of course. You should.
Yep.
You don't know what their intentions are. What are you going to ask them when they come in? Hey, yeah, what are you going to do here? Are you just going to take my stuff, or are you going to try to kill me and my family? You're breaking in with an axe or with a firearm, but yeah, just taking your stuff. Okay, no problem.
Yep. Nope. No more fucking about.
What a clown world.
So I'm so on board with this, and I'm very happy to hear that, you know, knowing if I don't want to do that, but
no,
hearing it.
Nobody wants to do that. Nobody's waiting for someone to break into their house so they can so they can beat them up. That's insanity.
Yeah, it's great news. Also read too now that you know that guy Mario for
the North or whatever.
Yeah,
that guy. Yeah, okay.
Love that guy. There's a video him too. I think you got it.
Yeah,
I know I sent that one right there.
Right
Boom.
here.
Play this one. So he's talking about making. He talks about making citizen arrests, and that Canada does have a Citizen Arrest Act, which I didn't know we did.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh wait, hold on here.
Oh, or did you forget to share the video?
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
And in my opinion, don't be a jackass like this guy and just record.
So everyone listening,
watch this.
There's a video of a cop being attacked, and he's asking for help.
Boom. For those who don't know, we have a Citizens Arrest Act. Yeah, the webpage might be archived, but it exists, and I found it. And I also found the law that exists that allows you to do this. It's section 494.1, and it says that anyone can arrest someone without a warrant as long as they find them committing an indictable offense, or a person on reasonable grounds believes that that person has committed an offense and is escaping from a police officer, which is what you saw in that video there. And if anyone does make an arrest without a warrant, you have to immediately deliver that person to a police officer. And the key is that you use a reasonable amount of force. So yes, when you see guys robbing the LCBO, or you see other people committing an indictable offense, you as a citizen, you have the right to make a citizen's arrest. This exists, this is a fact, and maybe that's also what this country needs.
That's exactly what we need right now. These guys are getting way too comfortable doing bad stuff in our country.
And no one wants to do anything about it.
No, well,
they're afraid of the consequences if you do.
There was not an attack. There was people trying to break into an LCBO, which they did do that. People were there shopping, and there was one guy, one patriot, who said no that day.
Mm-hmm.
And the people around him were videotaping and screaming, "It's not worth it! It's not worth it!" Well, all the stuff in the LCBO is taxpayer funded. You know that, right? That's all your tax money they're stealing and then reselling when they're already on the government dole taking your money. So they're just taking it twice.
All it takes is one good person to stop these people, and then noticeably you'll see more people start doing it.
Exactly.
As soon as I read this and found that out, I didn't know we could do that. So good shout out to Mario for making that video. As soon as I saw that, I went on Amazon and I put those zip tie handcuffs in my cart, and I also got a pair of handcuffs ready because
Hell yeah.
there's, I can't say for,
Just go
I've
around
seen,
arresting people committing crime. You could do that all day. You need a bunch of them.
yeah, definitely out east, Ontario. I'm sure,
Oh.
that could be a full-time job in
Oh,
Toronto
yeah.
or any of those areas.
100%.
But I'm glad that I know that I can do that now, because if I see something, I'm gonna fucking do something about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like everyone should. Sorry, I had like a hiccup.
Well, what kind of society do we want to live in? Do we want to live in a society where we just allow people to do whatever the heck they want and no repercussion because we don't want to get involved, because we don't want to go out of our comfort zone and screw up our day? We just let everything burn around us. That's what's happening right now? Is everything's on fire?
Well, more people are likely to grab their phone and record something than intervene with something.
Mm-hmm.
Like the video, pull this up. It's at the very top there. It is a robbery in progress, right there, in a mall, and they're robbing a people's jewelry store. So this is in a Toronto mall. Play this.
Oh.
And people are just videotaping, not doing anything.
Mm-mm. They're not even really going that quick.
No.
Just women, children around. These guys are just doing their thing.
Yep. And it's because they know they're not going to get in trouble, or
No.
if they do, they get let out on bail.
Why are we working so hard to pay our bills when we could just go do that and not get in trouble for it?
Probably because we're, civilized and,
exactly.
good people. And then they fucking just run off.
Yeah. That's crazy.
So there you have it. So if you guys want to see change, be the change. Make it happen. If you see someone doing something weird, call it out.
Yeah.
If you see someone being disrespectful or a threat, stop them. Call the cops. Intervene. Be the person to make the change.
Just to circle back to even Charlie Kirk, I watched a video on him talking about some guy who was born in America but moved to Canada and Calgary actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and some university kid, and he asked him about Canada and what he thinks of Canada, and he said it was a once great country, but the problem with being too polite is you can be so polite that it creates your downfall, and that's exactly what happened. We're too nice of a people.
We're too tolerant.
We're too tolerant. Now we're being taken advantage of,
mm-hmm.
and you can see it on your news every day.
Yeah, it's
time to not be so polite to people anymore.
No, if it's just time to stand up.
Yeah.
And say enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll do it. I've done it.
Mm-hmm.
Like we were going to me and my wife were on the train going to a Morgan Wallen concert, and this is when she was pregnant with Hunter. And we go on the train. We're almost at the stadium, and there's these young kids, I would say, because they couldn't have been any older than 18, 20. And they're just standing there. They're being loud and obnoxious, as young adults usually are. And out of nowhere, this kid just whips out a baton and he starts just like waving around. He starts hitting the bench. And I just go up to him. I said, "Hey," I said, "put it the fuck away." And he goes, "Oh no, da, da, da." And I grab it out of his hand. I take it, I close it. He goes, "That's mine." I'm like, "It's not anymore." I said, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, "That's a weapon. You're just waving it around on the train."
Mm-hmm.
I was like, "I have a pregnant wife right here." I said, "You're so lucky you're young, because I would have beat the living fuck out of you if you came any closer with that between me and my wife."
Mm-hmm.
So I grabbed it. The next stop we got off was at the stadium, and I just threw it in the garbage. But that's just there.
Mm-hmm.
If you see something, intervene. Don't wait.
Yep.
No one's coming to save you. It's up for you to do something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Good
a
on ya.
shame that this is the world we live in.
Yep.
But
well, with the collapse of law and order, then that's when people start standing up and doing something out of necessity.
yes. And
if you want to protect the civilized society that we have, you have to.
Well, you see a lot of these like rallies going on now.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you see them in Ireland, Scotland,
The UK.
Yeah, and it's like people just have had enough with all this bullshit.
Yep.
Immigration, this overselling of Islam, and we have to convert to their beliefs, and what we're doing is wrong, and
Yep.
all this shit. And did you hear about the one that's happening? Tomorrow in Toronto. It's called. I sent it to you.
Okay.
It is. Oh, excuse me. That was the video playing there. Canada First Rally. Stop mass immigration. Start mass deportations. Re-immigration is necessary. September 13th, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Location, Christie Pitts Park, Toronto.
It's awesome.
Yeah. I know this is going to get hijacked a lot. It's going to be called,
Right-wing nationalist craziness.
white supremacy group,
Yeah.
this and that. I know there's going to be counter-protesters showing up. I wish I could go and just record it.
There are a lot of Black and Asian Canadians who also aren't for all this immigration and all this too, right? It's not just
last
white
episode, the truck driver guy that
people.
we showed,
Yeah,
he was fed up
exactly.
too.
Yeah, it's not just white people and white supremacy. It's everybody who is sane and wants to just live their life, and now their lives are being bombarded with inflation, impossible housing costs. Like everything's going up through immigration, crime, insurance is going up. It's crazy.
Everyone's
Everyone's had enough. It's fatigue. It's serious fatigue.
So I know we'll have to discuss this on Sunday's episode because
definitely will.
I'm sure there'll be some footage of it. Antifa's going to show up.
Of course.
There's going to be quite
the
a bit.
The pro-Palestine movement, the LGBT movement, they're all showing up. You know what I mean? It's going to be a big rainbow fest over there with everybody. That's what I mean. It's going to be colorful. It's going to be tons of people.
The only thing I worry about was like what's happened with Charlie Kirk. I got such a bad feeling about this one.
Yeah, we can't let fear stand in the way of our freedom.
No, you can't. But I'm telling you, if you're going down there, be smart in what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be violent.
No.
Don't go there just the cause and stir shit up.
No.
And if you're a parent, don't be bringing your kids around this shit.
No.
It's going to go bad. It's going to go bad quick. Like I've seen kids at like pro-Palestine movements or whatever, protest parade that they're doing. It's like, why are you bringing your kids to this? There's a good chance it's going to go bad. Don't put your kids in harm's way.
No, they shouldn't.
So if you're going to show up there, do it for the right reasons. Don't be an idiot. Don't try and cause mayhem. But what we've seen in the past, in this last week, I almost guarantee it. Something's going to happen there.
There will be bad actors there. There will be government activists there, guaranteed.
And I hope, agitators. I pray nothing bad happens, but given, the momentum of this week, I feel like shit's just going to go sour here.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's enough depressing topics for the week.
Well, what's our positive topic for the week?
Ooh, I have a good one.
Do you have it?
Actually, I have a couple.
Okay, let's do that.
So I shared in the chat there. So everyone always asks, they're like, oh, why do you guys always... Yeah, we'll pull up that one first. You guys are always posting negative shit. I'm like, well, it's hard to find good quality news. And somebody recommended this guy, Tank Sinatra. He also has a second account called Tank's Good News. And I'm so happy I found this because he doesn't post anything negative. It's just all positive things. And it's like, yeah, I need to do a better job at trying to find positive things. But it's sometimes hard because it just seems like all the negative shit is always highlighted,
of course,
and thrown in our face.
We have to talk about the issues, though. Like, you have to get in there in order to change it. You have to talk about it.
And a lot of people were kind of not giving me shit, but wondering why we didn't do a podcast that day that Charlie Kirk got shot.
Yeah,
and we were going to do it, kind of, but at the same time, it was just like, let's wait.
Mm-hmm.
Let's let it settle a bit. I didn't want to have a knee-jerk reaction because if we would have recorded that day, I'm sure I would have said, not anything hateful, but I don't think I would have been as calm as I am now.
Well, we didn't have all the facts then either, right?
Yeah.
Or we still don't technically have all the facts, but we have more of a picture of what actually happened. And
Yeah, and I
What
just
went down?
I didn't like I was like I said, it affected me. I felt super upset, super reactive,
Mhm.
and I didn't want to come on here and just yell into a mic and be like, "This is what happened," because half the fucking world was doing that already, and it didn't
Yeah.
feel like, am I adding something to the conversation or am I just making noise? And I didn't want to do that, and I'm very thankful we didn't.
Hmm.
We gave it a little bit of time. We were able to kind of sit back, think about it, and I think what we said, was fairly constructive.
Yeah.
And I don't think we said anything hateful. I mean,
No.
we're pretty steadfast in certain beliefs, and I feel like anyone who has strong beliefs, you should be.
Hmm.
But at the same time, I'm still open to different ideas and change. So I just wanted to make that clear about it. But no more depressing shit. Let's hit it with some good news.
Okay.
So I will read this one.
Okay.
So this is on Tank's Good News. It's not quite a long one. So Matthew Stanford Robson, born in 1988 with severe disabilities, including blindness and paralysis, was expected to only live hours, but survived nearly 11 years. After his passing in 1999, his father Ernest and cousin Susan Cornish created a touching memorial statue showing Matthew climbing out of his wheelchair towards heaven. The memorial, this is gonna make me upset. Damn.
Want me to read it?
Yeah. Shit. You read it because I might have to mute my mic there.
I might have to use your phone.
Oh, here. Hold on one sec. Sorry. I apologize, guys, but anything with like kids and like this kind of shit always gets me going.
After his passing in 1999, his father Ernest and cousin Susan Cornish created a touching memorial statue showing Matthew climbing out of his wheelchair towards heaven. The memorial, located in Salt Lake City Cemetery, has become an inspiration for people with disabilities. Matthew's parents founded the Ability Foundation in 1993 to help provide assistive equipment to those in need. The foundation offers replicas of Matthew's memorial and other memorabilia through their website.
So if you guys are just listening, it's a gravestone, but like we just read, it's his son standing up out of his wheelchair. And I saw that and fuck. It hit me.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it hit me in all the feels. And
It's also in Utah, Salt Lake City.
was it actually?
Yeah.
What are the? I swear to God that I didn't know.
We're circling back.
Jeez.
It's a beautiful story.
Yeah, I saw this, and as you can tell, it definitely got something out of me. But I love that. I saw this, and I'm going to be posting a lot of stuff from this guy's Instagram because it is just all good stuff, which I need. Like, yes, we're going to talk about some depressing and some sad things in this podcast, but
That's reality, though.
yeah,
That's
we're
reality.
also going to talk about good things too. Like, what's his name? Thor
Bjornsson.
Thor Bjornsson. That beast of a man.
What's his nickname?
The Mountain.
The Mountain. That's it.
So he beat the world record again. Oh, up a bit.
Okay.
Oh no,
Right there.
Right there. Boom. Share that.
What an animal.
So Thor Bjornsson broke his deadlift record again at the Mr. Olympia or
World's Strongest Man.
Oh yeah, sorry, World's Strongest Man competition. This guy's broken the record 3 times in a row.
Breaking his own record or Eddie Hall's?
Oh yeah. No, he's broken his own record 3 times now.
Jeez.
So he lifted 510 kilograms, which comes out to 1,124
pounds.
pounds.
Wow. That's insane. Juice to the gills.
Some of the comments, I can't read them from here,
Massive
but
guy.
I saw some of them, and someone said, try using your back. I think Logan Paul posted it, like just trolling, being funny because he's friends with him.
Yeah.
But he's like, yeah, try using your back a little more. Or somebody said, what terrible form this was, and I burst out laughing. That guy is fucking huge.
Massive.
Excuse my French. He's so big.
He is.
He is actually married to a guy that I used, or not. He's married to a guy I used to work with. Sister.
What?
Yeah, She was from Fort Mac. I forget what his wife's name is, but she's tiny. So he's like 6 foot, what, 7?
Like 400, something like that. Yeah.
And I think they have a couple kids or a kid
That
together.
poor woman. Jeez.
God, dude. You should see how big their son is.
Oh, I can just imagine.
And he's only like 3. And he's like the
Holy.
same size as the wife.
Jeez.
He is, well, a mountain.
Mountain Junior.
Yeah. So, but yeah, movies. What did you watch?
I finished watching Warfare.
Oh, you did?
Wild.
Intense, eh?
Wild. It's just one scene basically, but it's nuts.
Dude, the scene of like the main sniper guy who you thought was dead,
Yeah.
and then they hit him with I think it was like morphine or adrenaline, and he just like pops up, starts screaming. When I saw that in the movie, it scared the shit out of me because I thought he was dead, and I didn't expect him to like start moving. But
dude, you kind of go through all the emotions. Like they choreographed that really well, and at the end, it shows the guys in the movies with the guys who were there.
mm-hmm.
Crazy.
Well, the guy who made the movie was the guy, the main sniper guy.
Well, Elliot.
Yeah, like the guy who got like lost his leg and got blown up and
Holy.
all that.
Dude, you just see what those guys are going through.
Oh yeah.
The whole time I was thinking, what is the point of it though? Why are they there?
Yeah.
Why don't they just exfil and get out of there?
Well, they
What was the
couldn't
point?
because they were
Well, yeah.
being ambushed, and then
Yeah.
their like QRF couldn't get to them.
What
and
was
it
their mission though?
Oh, I don't know. They were watching a house or something like that with some guys in it.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning, you saw the main sniper guy like on the glass, like looking, and I think they were trying to see who was going in and out of that house, and then all hell broke loose.
The IED was insane.
Intense.
Holy dude.
I like the scene where the two guys with the saws go up on the roof. If you guys don't know what a saw is, it's a M249 belt-fed machine gun.
Mm-hmm.
And I've watched that scene so many times. I'll watch that scene while I'm on the Stairmaster.
That's some next level badassery, eh?
Because it's so intense and it's so loud, and it gets me going.
Hell yeah.
Especially on the Stairmaster. Like that's funny because, sorry, I'm just moving that pouch around. It's getting a little dry in that one area.
Yeah,
Whenever
nice.
I'm on a Stairmaster, or if I'm doing any type of cardio, I can't just listen to music. I need to watch a war movie, something along those lines, like Lord of the Rings, like fight scenes.
What?
I've watched Tears of the Sun, which is like a terrible war movie. Just like all the tactics in there are so bad.
Put on David Goggins and go nuts, man.
Well, they had Jocko like review that movie, and he's just like, SEALs would never do this. They wouldn't say that. It was bad, but it's like they have some good action scenes in it, especially like the end part.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, like if I don't watch something like that on the Stairmaster, I'll last 5 minutes. Because like when I'm on the Stairmaster, I put it at like a level 13, 14 if like I'm feeling it for like 25 minutes, and dude, I am pouring sweat.
Oh yeah.
So I need something like John Wick. I've watched that. Warfare. I've done a bunch of times. I
never heard of anybody watching movies while they're working out.
No, on the Stairmaster.
Never.
What do you do? Just stare at the screen?
No, I put on some good music or motivation.
Yeah, but what are you
just like screaming in your ear?
What are you doing though? Like, where do you look? Do you just look at the wall or the people around?
I'm constantly moving. When I'm on the Stairmaster, I'm not just moving forward. I'm working the sides of my legs. I'm rotating my body as well. Right.
No, that's too
middle,
much effort.
Left.
No.
Left, middle, right.
I'm not. I've tried doing that, and I've eaten shit every time.
Oh.
Like I've seen people do it backwards, but keep in mind they're going a lot slower than I am.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't do it. After I fell the last time, I'm like, nope, we're just gonna walk it up like a normal person.
Did people laugh at you?
Oh, one guy laughed pretty hard because I ate it bad. I didn't just like fall off. I tripped, landed on my butt, and then tried getting up and ate shit again. And I was like, I tried to play it off like it was no big deal. I'm like, no, we're fine. We're fine.
Right to the sauna.
Yeah, I had to. Well, that's how
bench press 250. Okay, yeah.
No. My ego was hurt.
Oh yeah.
I had to get the hell out of there quick.
Yeah,
I was like, I need my 2 towels. I need to go to the bathroom. Bye. See ya.
Hilarious. Yeah. I got to shit.
But yeah, Warfare. Good movie.
Yeah.
What did I watch? You know what I've watched again is the Korean pop star Hunters, Demon Hunters.
What?
It's a kid's movie on Netflix. It's the same people who did like the Spider-Man, like Spider-Verse, like the cartoon one.
Didn't watch it.
You've never seen it?
No.
Fucking loser. You need to watch it.
I don't watch
It's so
DC
good.
or Marvel or anything.
Oh, you're so.
If it's not based on a true story or like based on one guy
shut
fucking
you're
everybody
killing
up,
it.
I'm
Oh,
not
we're
into it.
doing so good, and then you had to say
I
that.
don't watch that shit.
Like hipster with movies. Like you watch any Sundance movies?
No, I watch like one guy who's like Gray Man, like you know what I mean. Shit like that. I watch all kinds of shit like
can't
that.
do it. I need to watch a. But well, you don't have kids. I wouldn't just
don't have
watch
kids.
this if I
Yeah.
was by myself.
Well, that's what you were playing at. Like
No, I was
okay.
watching this with Frankie, and like I saw the trailer for it, and the first thing it just shows these like Korean, Asian cartoon guys like doing a little dancing, and I looked at, I was like, oh, this is gonna be so gay.
Sounds corny, dude.
It was so gay. But then we put it on and like started watching it. It's a good movie. Like I don't like Korean or what's the K-pop. Sorry, that's what it is. K-pop Demon Hunters. I don't like. I'm not a fan of K-pop. But
K-pop Demon Hunters. What the hell is that?
That's what I said when I saw the trailer. But Frankie and I watched it. We just watched it again tonight. So good. There's a song in it, Golden. Dude, it's on my gym playlist.
No way.
Yeah, dude. It is like the beat to it, and it's a good song. And I feel so weird saying that, but like it was a good movie. I loved it. If you haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, it's on Netflix. Give it a watch. But other than that, I haven't watched much. I've been waiting for the Jason Momoa show, the last episode to come out, which I think actually came out tonight.
Nice.
So I might watch that after this. Probably not, because it's like, what time is it? Like 10 o'clock something?
It's almost 11.
Well, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Other than that, nope. So.
Have any fan questions this week?
Oh, yeah. No. I didn't make a. Sorry. All right, we got a couple. And I will read you what they say. So I'm not going to do, because someone who asked this question, I read their Instagram handle, kind of messaged me and said they weren't mad, but they didn't know we were going to put their Instagram handle on. So
oops.
I got a different couple questions.
Okay.
We actually have a few. So the first one says, what's your go-to cheat meal?
Go-to cheat meal?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
We'll start with you.
You know what? I absolutely love Domino's pizza. Love it.
Well, yeah, which one though?
So what I like to do is I like to order the 4 cheese, double the cheese, double the sauce.
Oh yeah.
Get that. I'll pair that with a barbecue chicken with extra barbecue sauce.
Like another pizza?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I won't eat them both by myself.
Oh, you won't?
No.
Okay.
No, that's savage. But I'll get those. I'll eat a ton.
Did you say barbecue chicken thin crust?
Barbecue chicken? No, just extra sauce on it as well.
Dude, you need
Double
to get that
sauce.
barbecue chicken thin crust. It's so good.
I'm more of a stuffed crust kind of guy.
Oh, dude, Domino's stuffed crust, fucking the shit.
Domino's is expensive, but you know what? It's the best. I'm sorry.
It's so good.
Objectively, it's the best.
So yours would be Domino's pizza?
Domino's pizza, yeah, or like some Thai food, man. Get some chicken pad Thai.
That's good.
What about you?
I don't know. Like mine always kind of changes. It depends on the day, I guess. Me, I love pizza too. Like Nico's Pizza is the shit. Shout out Nico's Pizza in Calgary. If you guys want to give us a sponsor, please leave us a comment or give us a shout. Would love to represent Nico's Pizza.
Yeah.
Nico's is good. Domino's good. Little Caesar, like pizza, yeah. Burgers, it just depends. Like I've been really craving Chinese food lately, but Kelly doesn't like Chinese food, so
what?
I can't just eat Chinese food by myself because when I go there, I need to get like everything, like Peking duck, ginger beef, salt and pepper seafood, dumplings, house fried rice, and just that alone makes me sound so fat because I could crush that all.
Delicious.
Not in one sitting, but that would be my go-to
breakfast,
meal.
lunch, and dinner.
Yeah. But like sweets, even like donuts.
Oh, buddy.
Donuts, cookies,
cheesecake.
Yeah. Ooh, dude, that's what I ate after my when I did the 62-day cut. Like right before I did my last workout, I was told to eat cheesecake because it like makes you look super vascular.
What?
Yeah, all the people at Good Life, like this one girl Tara, who I see there in the morning. Shout out Tara, thanks for telling me about the cheesecake. cheat code, but
She's lying. There's no way that's true.
no, it worked. Like, because you're depriving your body of like carbs, and I was on a 1,500 calorie deficit, or sorry, not deficit, but I was only eating 1,500 calories for the last 2 weeks.
Oh, so you did like a carb load with cheesecake? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like right
Okay.
before my last workout, and I mean, you saw the photos. Daddy looked good.
Yeah.
And it tasted good. I got
Nice.
chocolate chip cookie dough cheesecake,
Damn.
but I just got this girl on Facebook to make me like almost like big cupcake versions of it.
Okay.
And I think I paid like $15 for like 6, or no, 8 of them.
That's a
And-
good deal.
And I ate like 3 right before I worked out, which probably wasn't the best idea
3.
because I mixed it with. Well, no, oh, dude, it was good, but
That's awesome.
I also smashed some pre-workout,
Oh,
and then I
yeah.
also took this liquid. Is it glycogen or glycol? I can't remember what it is, or glycerin. I think glycol is what's in
I don't
vapes.
know what is that.
It makes you look super vascular and muscular, and
Okay.
it gives you like a wicked pump. Like I saw veins that I'd never seen before. But you
Damn.
mix that all together,
Mm-hmm.
especially when you haven't been eating like that in a while.
She's like juice to the gills. Is that what you're telling me right now?
I looked pretty
Nice.
good for that workout just so I could do the photos. But after that, I had to hit the bathroom because it was a
yeah.
combination of my stomach. It did not like.
No.
But moving on. Oh, this is a funny one. It said, "What's your most embarrassing thing to happen to you in public?"
It's been a while.
I'll go first. So this was way, way back when. It was like in my early 20s. I was at a bar. I was drunk. I was dancing with this girl on the dance floor, and she was grinding up all over me, and I ended up getting a boner, a hard-on. So what does any guy do when he gets a boner, a hard-on when he's out in public?
Tries to hide it, tuck it.
Tuck it up.
Yeah.
Tucked it up. I'm sick. I was like, I'm good. Kept going, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. She went one way, I went the other. I went back to the bar where my friends were, and I just walked around, and they all just start laughing. I'm like, what? They're like, dude, do you not see what's happening? I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, look, I tucked my boner up, but I also tucked in my shirt. So my dicky doo was just sitting there, and I was so embarrassed, but I was also really drunk at the time. So I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
I didn't see her complaining about it, but that was
That's
probably my
funny.
most embarrassing moment in public.
That's hilarious. I got kicked out of a club one time.
You got kicked out of the club?
Yeah, I got kicked out of the club. I was it was at a place in Waterloo actually.
Okay.
And
And what'd you do?
I was hammered. It was like 1 a.m, and they had these 3 stripper poles on a stage, like in front of like the dance floor.
And you thought you were Magic Mike?
I was up there. Yeah, I took my shirt off. I was hanging off of it, doing the sailor,
Yeah.
and I was swinging my shirt around. And the security guard told me to put it on. I put it on, and then 2 seconds later, I took it off again.
Oh.
Swinging it around. I got kicked out. The girl I was with, she was hammered, fell off the stage at the same time. She got kicked out. So we both got kicked out together.
You guys were just trying to get a little dance on, eh?
I guess, yeah.
Did anyone throw money at you?
No.
Oh.
No, there was like 10 people on stage, dude. It wasn't like one of those cages at Trappers in Guelph or anything. It was. Yeah.
This wasn't a strip club.
No, it was a club.
Okay.
It was a nightclub.
Okay, I thought you were at a strip club and you just jumped up on the stripper pole.
No.
I was like, yeah, the bouncers don't usually like that.
No.
That's good.
Yeah.
All right, I think we'll do one more before we call it here.
Sure.
Worst and favorite movie.
Worst and favorite movie.
Yeah.
Huh. I don't really know, honestly.
I'll go first.
You go
'cause you're
first.
having
Let me
trouble
think
with
about
these
it.
questions,
Let
it
me think
seems
about it.
My ultimate favorite movie would be Inception.
Mm.
I love that movie. I watch it at least once or twice a year. I
That's a good
saw
one.
it 3 times in theaters.
Jeez.
Yeah, once back to back. Actually, no, I saw it 4 times. The only movie I saw more than that was Avatar, like the first one.
Mm.
I think I saw that 6 times in theaters. I was obsessed with that movie. So good. The worst movie I've ever seen? I don't know. That's hard because I've seen some pretty shitty movies.
I watched a really dumb one a few weeks ago.
What was it called?
I don't even remember what it was.
Okay, tell me what it's about, and I'll see if I can guess it.
I don't even remember. That's how shitty it was. I watched it and I looked over at my wife and I was like, yeah, I don't know why the hell we committed so long to that one. I don't remember what it was. It was that shitty.
I remember. So, actually, it's funny. That movie, was it the vampire one with Jared Leto? Morbius?
Never heard of it.
I think me and Kelly watched 3 minutes of that. I'm like, nope, this movie's fucking terrible. And then Thor.
I know what it was called. It was a sniper movie.
Oh, dear.
But I hate goofy movies. I'm not into the dumb funny kind of thing. So it was like, okay, I thought it was going to be serious. Like, this guy's just messing people up. No, it was like they got in. It's kind of like joking around and like silly stuff. I'm like, no, I want to watch a serious movie. My favorite movies are by Jason Statham for sure. I love that guy.
Jason Statham,
dude, that guy just kicks ass every movie. I love
like
it.
Every movie's the same thing.
I love it. I love it. I like the single guy who's just minding his own business and people start fucking with him, and then he just starts destroying everybody.
Every Jason Statham movie is always the same. He's like,
I love it.
I'm retired.
Yeah.
And then the next thing he's like, so what's the job?
Yeah.
Every Jason Statham movie. Yeah. There's a lot of good movies he does, and then there's some where you're just like
I've watched every single one.
The Beekeeper.
I love that one. That was good.
Yeah, I know.
And then you know what? It's funny. My wife was it was like a month ago. She met some dude randomly. It was at like a market or something. He's like, I'm a beekeeper. And she like called me and she's like, this guy said he was a beekeeper. I was like, Jason Statham?
Yeah. What's the job?
Is he a killer? Yeah.
That's funny. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah. Another really bad movie was the last Thor movie. Love and Thunder. Terrible movie.
Didn't watch it.
I didn't even finish it.
Really?
And it had Christian Bale in it, who's like one of the best actors in the world.
Yeah, that guy's good.
So bad. Like, Marvel's been making shit movies for a while. Ever since Endgame, they haven't really had a good one. Last Guardians of the Galaxy movie, I thought sucked. Everyone said it was good. Everyone was wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Terrible. Madam Web, like, nobody asked for that movie.
Never heard of it.
Yeah, it was gay. I didn't watch it. I could just tell by the trailer. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a piece of shit. And it bombed.
You guys wasted your time and money.
Oh, yeah. It was so bad. But anywho, I think it's probably good to leave on a happy note.
Yeah, definitely.
So we'll probably come back at you guys on Sunday.
Sounds good. And we are actually on Apple now. So Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. You can find us there.
You can.
We're live.
Well, we're not live. YouTube said we couldn't be live.
Yeah, not
live.
Right,
you guys are gonna have to wait 24 hours.
We'll be live soon. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, for Bear With Me podcast, Joel and Quentin. Oh, I didn't like how I did that. For myself and Quentin, we are signing off. So have a good week. Hopefully it gets better. And love you long time.
Yep.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.